Hello. How's everybody? Okay, I'm having a little issue with picture-in-picture, so give me just a second. There we go. Okay, let's see if I come up live. And there I am. There we go. Okay. How's everybody? Today we're going to work with plentiful plants. Okay, let me pull it up in the catalog. Okay, so first let me get my stuff out of the way, so to speak. Okay, we're going to go down to my desktop. And there's just a few days left for the Join Plus. You will get $155 worth of product in the US for $99, no shipping, and you get a 20 to 25% discount. You can get online training on the website. And there's a Facebook Demonstrator place for demonstrators only, and it's worldwide. So you can get a lot of ideas and information. You don't have to run it as a business. You can just do it as a hobby. And we have a twice-a-year conference. There's Flex program to start your incentives, and you go on an incentive trip. There's also philanthropic stuff that can go. So go out to my website, francine.stampinup.net, and join. Okay, next up, connect, craft, and collect. So from May 4th to June 14th, so there's about 2 weeks left, 2.5. If you have a qualifying party at $250, you're going to get, in addition to the 10%, and we need to, in addition to the 10%, you're going to get $25 more in rewards. And the higher you go, the more percentage you get. And you get at $450 and $600, you get a half off item. So if you want to have an online party, or you want to have an in-person party, let me know. And I also wanted to let you know about kits. Okay, Stampin' Up no longer has kits in their catalog. So you go to stampinup.com/kits, and you can see all of the kits that are available. And they will be available to you on June 1st. Okay? And paper pumpkin. The June one is going to be Expressions in Ink. You're going to love this paper. And we have a suite called Expression in Ink, and you can coordinate everything with that. So just so you know, you have to join, or it's not a join. You can subscribe monthly, or you can just order 1 month or 2 months or 3 months or 6 months. You can do that. So let me know if you have any questions, and we will get on our way. All right. This is the suite. It has beautiful paper, dies, the stamp set, and paper lattices. Okay, so I drew, this is on page 80 and 81. There is a suite number 155699. It's only $65. So that gets you, with $6.59 in shipping and then taxes, you're under $100. So order that one. And don't forget to use the May host code. So I have a couple of cards that I drew from Pinterest. This one is working with, this is a double-sided paper, and I cut the dies out of the paper. I did stamp the pot. I cut the die from the paper, so the papers have certain things, and I used painted texture embossing folder, and I just stamped right on here, and then I stamped inside. This one I used the textured, oh, I cannot think of what the name of it's textured something. I stamped on it at first, and then I ran it through the embossing folder. And just very basic. And then this one I fussy cut. So I glued this one down, and I put dimensionals behind this one, and I put a couple of gems in here, and I used the fresh freesia ribbon, and I did not put anything inside, so that I will leave. This is also a paper, so I'm going to show you the paper first. Let's get the paper out. Okay. So let's zoom out a little bit so you can see all the paper. All right, so that's like evening evergreen and the bricks, and this is the plant that the dies work with. Let me pull that out. So you can see, you can dye that, and this one, whoop, Oh, let's do that. And this one. Okay, so those are the 3 plants that you can die cut. We're going to use that one. And you can fussy cut these other ones out. So, all right. So that's the back side, which I used. And then this is the other one that I used, and that's the back side of it. So you can see, this is where I fussy cut the big ones. And then we have beautiful pots, and this one, and this one, and this one. These 3 can be cut out with the dies. You would have to fussy cut that one. And that's the back side, so you can see the front and the back. It's ferns. And then we have beautiful, beautiful tropical leaves with the back side being brick. And then we're back to the paper that I used. And then this one, you get 2 of these, and you can cut them in 4-inch layers, and then cut them at 5 1/4, and you can get 12 cards out of that. All right, so now we're going to get on to the building. Oh, and I wanted to show you these. They're called paper lattices, and they are a little heavier paper. You can cut them down, and there are 10 in a pack. Okay, let's get on with our card. All right, so I'm going to use the pot, the plant, and you were there, and I am very grateful. Okay, let's get busy. First things first, let's glue down this first layer. We're using seal. And if you're hearing that noise in the background, that is zombies. I think it's World War Z. Let's go ahead and crease this. And we will put this on here. Now I got my inspiration from Pinterest. There are a lot of ideas out there. Need to make sure that the card is opening in the proper direction. Okay. So now we're going to stamp this one first because it needs time to dry. And I'm stamping off camera. excuse my head while I look at. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to let that dry. I'm going to set that aside. And where are my... We're going to stamp a terracotta pot. You can see how beautiful that is. And then we're going to use Evening Evergreen. And what I did was I used the cinnamon cider to make my terracotta. So we're going to stamp this, and then we're going to stamp it again. So you get a lighter effect. And I forgot to bring my big shot over. So we're going to cut these out. Oh, I need to put this on the inside. But you know what? I think I want to go ahead and stamp the pot again. And then I'm going to put this on, and you'll notice that it is just a tad bit smaller than the pot itself. Let's see. It's a tad bit smaller so that it doesn't leave a ridge line. I need to move that. Well, there we go. And so you see, that's how we get. And you can cut that out with your just your regular snips. Okay, so we're going to put all of those away, and we're going to go ahead and put this on the inside of the card. Okay. Center it up as best you can. All right, now we need our big shot. So let me zoom out again. All right, so we are going to cut the leaf out, and it doesn't want to stick where it's supposed to. There we go. cut the second leaf out. And we'll just run that back through. There we go. And because my plates are so well worn, they are, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use glue dots. And I like to use my glue dots from Paper Pumpkin to, because there's always so many of them left. Okay. Hi, Colleen. How are you? I got a lot of ideas from Pinterest. They just have so many things. So let's put that one there. And that one there. And then we will stick this down on top of, on top of our sentiment. So you can see that. And then we're going to use dimensionals behind it. Lots of dimensionals. And that, oh, I probably need to straighten that out a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and stick this down so that it is straight. And then there you go. Quick, simple card. Quick and simple. I'm trying not to take up too much of your time when I'm doing these things so that I don't take all of your time. So 3 quick, easy cards. And this one I did, I stamped off on the back, and then I did Evening Evergreen with the marker on the front so that you could see that it was up front. So thank you for joining me. Let's Let's bring that down. Don't forget to use the, hi Tammy, how are you? Don't forget to use the host code. Anyone who wants to purchase this suite, and the suite number is, again, 155699. There are a lot of ideas out there. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Weekend, and remember those who served our country. Thank you.